Okay, now let's switch gears and look at what we need to do whenever we have a child who suffers with bipolar disorder. As the parent of a child with bipolar, there's a lot you can do to keep your kid well. So here's some suggestions. Follow the medication schedule. Okay, you absolutely must make sure that your child gets the medication he needs. Use timers, pill boxes, notes, or whatever it takes for you to remember. If your child needs medication at school, be sure to talk to his teacher or school nurse, because they may not allow students to take medication on their own. Another thing that we need to do with bipolar kids is we must monitor side effects. The drugs used for bipolar were tested in adults, and unfortunately there's not enough known about their side effects on children. Children do seem to be more prone to side effects from these drugs too. So ask your child's healthcare provider what symptoms to watch for. The FDA has issued a warning that using some types of antidepressants may increase the risk of suicide in kids. Another thing, we need to talk to our child's teachers. In some cases, your kid may need special allowances at school. He may need extra breaks or less homework during difficult times. So work out an agreement with your kid's teachers or the school principal. In some cases, you may need to take your child out of school for a while, at least until his symptoms stabilize. Also, keep a routine. Children with bipolar can really benefit from a daily schedule. Help them get up, help them eat meals, help them exercise, help them go to bed at roughly the same time each day, and do what you can to reduce stress in the household. Also, you may want to consider family therapy. Notice I didn't say individual therapy, I said family therapy. Having a child with bipolar disorder can be disruptive to the whole family. It can put extra stress on your marriage. Your other children may not understand what's wrong with their sibling, or they may be resentful of all the attention that the bipolar kid is getting. So go to family therapy if you feel that that would be of benefit. That can help you recognize and deal with these issues. And also, take your bipolar kids' suicide threats very seriously. No parent wants to think about their children hurting themselves, but unfortunately it can happen even with young children. So if your child begins to express a desire to die or engages in self-threatening behavior, don't ignore it. Remove any weapons or dangerous medications from the house and get help right away. Now, in older teenagers, the symptoms and treatment of bipolar are pretty much the same as they would be with an adult. But having a teenager with this condition presents a lot of distinct problems. As they get older, teenagers are often resentful if they feel that you, the parent, are imposing treatment on them. So let them in on the decisions about treatment. Talk frankly with them. Allow them to help with the decision making about their treatment options. And be sure to work hard at not developing an adversarial relationship with your kid over his or her treatment or over his medication. It's very important that teenagers with bipolar disorder avoid alcohol and drugs, because that interacts with medications and brings on very wild mood swings. And keep in mind that the risks of developing a substance abuse problem are much higher in teens with bipolar disorder than in their peers.